Concert, starring Ali Rizvi Badshaw. Please welcome Ali Rizvi Badshaw.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to be here. Yeah, thanks, man. That was a great move there. No, I'm really grateful to be here. I just didn't realize that I left my house today looking like the world's hairiest 8-year-old. Yes, I thought it was all cool when I put it on, and then I'm backstage and I walk by a mirror. I'm like, oh, I need to skateboard, I guess. It's all good. I'm really grateful to be here, though. And things, knock on wood, things have been going really well career-wise. In order to keep the money going and getting more cash coming into the house, I've had to change my name. I've had to rebrand myself because the name that I've been going with for my entire life and for my career, Ali Rizvi, is apparently too common of a name. I'll say it again. Ali Rizvi is too common of a name. Do you know anybody named Ali Rizvi? Of course you don't. But guess what? There's 3 million Ali Rizvis in Pakistan, 6 million on the planet. It's like being named Dave Smith, but in Paki. Yeah, I had to change my name. I couldn't get a good web domain. AliRizvi.com is owned by this dickhead named Ali Rizvi in California. And his website is so stupid. It's just a single page. It's lavender, first off. Okay? And it's just a single page, and it just lists his hobbies. Right? It's like, yeah, how insane is that? It's like, hi, my name's Ali Rizvi. I'm into astronomy and beating off. That's his page. I offered this dude 10 grand, $10,000. I was gonna max out a credit line to get that web domain. I need that .com, at least that's what I thought, because without a .com, am I even really human at that point? All right, in this new age of technology, I don't think so, right? So I offered this dude 10 G's, and he said no. Yeah, it wasn't about the money for him. It was about the principle. Because he needs to let the world know that Ali Rizvi enjoys extending his telescope and staring into Uranus. Which is actually true of all Ali Rizvis, but that's besides. But yeah, so I restored an old family name, an old family title, Badshaw, or Badshaw, because I'm already asking the Anglos enough to pronounce Ali properly. Like I get Ali all the time. Ali, just suck the life right out of it.
It's like, hey, Ali, that was a great job you just did there, Ali. Ali.
You just smash my bag with a hammer, please. Here you go, smash. Yeah, it's Ali. It's got some balls to it. Or my dad likes to call it the power. It has the tentacles. You have 8 of them. But yeah, so I go with Badshaw. So it's Ali Rizvi Badshaw, which is a pretty serious name, you know what I mean? Because I'm a serious performer. You got Philip Seymour Hoffman, Sacha Baron Cohen, Ali Rizvi Badshaw. It works, right? For Hollywood, it works. For Bollywood, it works. It does not work if you do live comedy in the American Midwest. So for live comedy, I go with Riz, and my website isn't like alibadshaw.com or anything. It's theriz.biz. Yeah, because it rhymes. I was like, it's smart. I'm thinking about shit. I have to. And the only reason why I'm even doing all this is because I just want to be able to work with white people. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to do. I love you guys. I love white people. And I really want your money. I don't know what it is. It's true. I don't know what it is about white people money. Like, colored people money is great. Brown people money, black people money, yellow people money. It's all great. But white people money, my God. It just smells so good. What do you make it out of? Babies? Why does it smell so good? I just want it. But I do love you guys. I love white people a lot. I read about you all the time. I do. You guys get a lot of media exposure. I read an article a little while ago about how the collective consciousness of white people in the developed nations in Europe and in North America are terrified over the prospect of becoming visible minorities. Terrified. You know, like I see this nice Caucasian woman here sitting next to a nice South Asian woman. Maybe girls are gonna go out to have tea or whatever later on. But subconsciously, ma'am, you're shitting yourself. You don't even know. And I gotta let you know that you shouldn't be, because we need white people. We do, it's true, we do. Oh my God, especially here in Canada, if visible minorities became the majority here, we would be buried under snow forever because colored people don't shovel shit. We shovel nothing. We are so pathetic at shoveling. It's awful. It's terrible. Look, truth, I pay Andy McCutcheon, the little white boy on my street, $5 in a samosa to clean up my driveway, and he does a fantastic job. Best $5 I ever spent. We need white people. Snow removal, bed and breakfasts. Colored people don't have bed and breakfasts. It's true. Only white people will open up their doors to complete strangers, let them have sex in the guest room, and then serve them scrambled eggs in the morning. And that is awesome. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic because I love having sex in strangers' houses. I love it. You know, going through their photo albums, finishing off their maple syrup. Yeah, that's a good photo. It's great. Anybody here celebrate a birthday in the past year at all? Good, good. Me too. Actually, birthdays at my house are always kind of neat because my dad, he never learned how to sing happy birthday. But he always meant well, though. Every year he'd break into my house at about 5 o'clock in the morning, wearing his wife beater with these chutney stains all over it. Don't judge him. Every old man, every dad, regardless of where you're from, walked around the house in a wife beater with some kind of stain on it. And usually the stain was indicative of your culture. So if it wasn't chutney, it was tzatziki. If it wasn't tzatziki, it was soy sauce. If it wasn't soy sauce, it was spaghetti sauce. If it wasn't spaghetti sauce, maybe it was rooster blood because he's Haitian and he's killing one in the living room. I don't know. I don't judge. But the stains coincide with milestones in their life, right? So my dad was like, see this heart-shaped one? I got it when I asked your mother to marry me. And see this one is shaped like a baby? I got it when you born in the hospital, like cutting the cord and the juice is coming on me? That's how I got it. I love you. So anyhow, he wakes me up, he takes off his ski mask, and he looks at me and he's just like, okay, Ali, I know you're not wanting it a birthday party, but we're having it a birthday party. Okay, 1, 2, ready, steady. Oh, happy birthday to you, Ali. Dun, dun, dun. And then it turns into a Bollywood movie in the middle of my bedroom. It's like, happy birthday, Ali, birthday. So I come from a Muslim family. Yeah, if my name and subject matter didn't give it away, I'm sure my ultra-thick eyebrows did. And it's like I got 2 caterpillars strapped to my face. They're huge. Little unknown fact about Muslims, every 4 years our eyebrows cocoon, turn into butterflies and fly off. Yeah, they're really thick. Touch them, bro. Come here. Come here. Just touch them. Just touch them. Touch them. And how are they? Thick, bro. That's true. And guess what? I got some news for you, bro. You're pregnant now, so congratulations. That's great, man. But I can say whatever I want about Muslims, right? Like, because people believe whatever gets said because we have zero representation in the media, absolute zero, other than we got that guy, and then we got pump number 12. That's 2450. Why did the gas attendant have to explode there? I don't. That's not fair. Yeah, the images we have are ridiculous. Like, I mean, yeah, we got to deal with the terrorist thing, and now the big thing is the gay terrorist. Yeah, I've had 4 auditions in the past year for roles of gay terrorists. Gay terrorists. Yeah, first they blow you, then they blow you up. Like, hey, ridiculous, man. Yeah, like, I don't know, I think our images are kind of retarded. I grew up in a pretty traditional family. I mean, my mom, she was a little fashionista growing up, and then she decided to join the Yakuza and became a ninja. She's part-time, though. She's part-time. You can still see her face. I think there may be some ninjas here. Konnichiwa. It's okay, I can say whatever I want. But, no, but she's part-time, though. My mom's part-time, though. You can still see her face, which is really nice. She only uses throwing stars on the weekends. When she leaves the house to go to work, she's like, "Okay, Ellie, have a good day," and then just disappears in a cloud of smoke. Pretty hardcore. But she's not an extremist, though. Like, these morons, these extremists, like, sort of like burning down KFCs for no reason, and just this retardedness. I read an article from a Muslim scholar who said that driving cars that run on ethanol is wrong. That it's a sin to drive a car that runs on alcohol. What does he think's gonna happen? He's gonna go into his garage one day, see his minivan covered in barf, banging a hooker with a big Tweety Bird tattooed on the hood. What does he think's gonna happen? It's a car. I mean, I hotbox my car all the time and it drives fine. Ridiculous, man. I find people who get really up on the whole religion thing are Anglos, like white Anglo converts. Yeah, because when you guys get up on anything, you guys go all out. I met a white dude who converted to Islam, and he changed his name to Muhammad Islam. That's like changing your name to Jesus Christianity. And what tripped me out was that his whole family converted too, right? So I meet them, and he's like, "Assalamu alaikum, my name's Muhammad Islam. This is my wife, Mecca, my son, Jihad. Over there's Ramadan. Ramadan, here, boy. Ah, that's a good Ramadan. Do you want a biscuit? Oh, no, wait, you can't have one. You're fasting. Get out of here." Crazy Ramadan. He's so crazy. I've lived everywhere in this city. Dovercourt, Regent Park, Rexdale, Parkdale, Esplanade, St. Lawrence, St. Clair West, High Park. I never lived in Scarborough, but I banged a few chicks from there. So I was definitely there for a minute. Lived all over the place. Spent a few years in Mississauga. I call that period of life, time of my life, the kidney stone years. Because I'd rather pass a kidney stone than live in Mississauga. My God. Everything's planned out. It's so perfect there. The lanes are so wide and birds fly backwards. It's a very strange place. They got the oldest mayor in the history of mayors there, Hazel McCallion. Yeah, they just carbon dated her. She's over 1,000 years old. In fact, she used to get it on with Sir John A. Macdonald and William Lyon Mackenzie on beaver pelts she stole from the Mississauga Indians. I also spent a few years in Brampton. Woo! Yeah! The only place in the world that keeps its Christmas lights up all year long. What's that all about? My God, it's so crazy. I remember when McLean's, they put out this article years ago about how South Asians were the largest demographic in Brampton, right? And the day after that article came out, property value went to shit. And that's when my dad bought a house in Brampton. He's like, finally, these brown skins did something for me. But the reason why the Christmas light thing always sticks in my mind is because my dad, whenever he'd see Christmas lights, he'd always bust out into Christmas carols, always. So I'm in his house one day, I go in the kitchen, and he's in there, he's frying up some onions, to maintain the smell. And it's one of our secrets. We do it on purpose. It's to keep away ghosts. Or what my dad likes to call white people. So there's a pile of onions at the stove, and he's just frying away. And he looks out the window, and he sees the lights, and something just goes off. He's just like, a jingle bell, jingle bonkele, a jingle, 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 oh, give me the jingle. And then our Chinese neighbor's walking down the street going, "Da so howling bok choy, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus." I was like, shut the fuck up, it's March! Shut up! My wife is driving me crazy. Men and women drive each other crazy for different reasons. Men drive women crazy to fuck them. Literally. Yeah, we do retarded things, and those retarded things lead to you having sex with us. It's true. Men drive women crazy to fuck them. But women drive men crazy to fuck them. Just fuck with our heads and do sinister things, and we're tired of it. We're absolutely tired of it. I'm tired of getting in trouble for things that I do in your dreams. That's not even real. That is not real. It's like, first off, you dreamed it up at the zoo, not me. Next thing you're gonna blame the giraffe. It's not his fault either. God, man. Yeah, me and my baby moms, we were destined for craziness, though, because the first time I ever bought this girl lingerie was when I was with her parents, at their insistence. Yeah, true story. We were at the flea market. Yeah, Dr. Fleas, and I will never forget it. I will never, ever forget it. I'm standing there. It's me, my wife, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and this Vietnamese lady, and she's standing next to this leopard print teddy, right? And she's trying to sell it to us. She's like, "This only costs $15. Look like a tiger or a cheetah. This make you feel like you're making love in the jungle. It only costs $15. Fine, you don't want this. We also have the adult-only Ninja Turtle outfit. The shell feel like a real turtle. Fulfill the fantasy. Turtle power." So obviously we bought both, and then that night I'm in the bedroom, I'm polishing my shell, and baby moms comes in wearing the teddy, and she does that sexy thing that you girls do, where you straddle the wall right by the door frame, and you start rubbing your leg up and down against the wall. You start rubbing the wallpaper off of it. You don't even care if your man's got house insurance. You just burn the whole place up. All right, and she's just rubbing this wall down, and it's making me really excited. I'm like, "Yeah, girl, you my jungle cat. You're gonna growl for me? You're gonna growl for me?" And then she's looking at me, and she's just like, That's not a leopard. That's a tabby. What are you doing? She's like, "I want to cuddle." I'm like, "Yay, cuddle!" But yeah, we had too much fun with that lingerie though, because we got two kids at home, 11 months apart, because I also buy my condoms at the flea market. I still got mad love for my baby moms. I mean, she's the mother of my children, you know what I mean? And actually, oddly enough, we share the same birthday, which is really cool. 5 years apart, but same day. And I remember my old man, after he would serenade me in the morning, he'd come up to her in the afternoon, right? And he'd be like, okay, Monica, Ali told me you're not wanting it a birthday party, but we're having it a birthday party. Okay, 1, 2, ready, steady. Oh, Monica, I am a Rizvi. Oh, have a happy birthday. You're making it a nice round roti. Oh, have a happy birthday. You made it to my son Ali. Oh, have a happy birthday. But he's not cleaning their room, and he's not finished the school, and he's not having a job, and he's leaving his plates in the sink. He's not even washing them. He's like, oh, put water on the plate so food is not going to get hard on it, okay? And he's driving on the 407 highway, and he's not using the transponder, and the billing is coming to me because last year he got into the accident, so he had to transfer the ownership to my name, and then now he's not caring about anything, trying to tell a joke to the whole world. He's not caring about anything. Don't chop my beer because I'm Oh, have a happy birthday. You guys have been a great crowd, Toronto. My name's Ali Rizvi Badshaw. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen.